Tschüss.
Well, good afternoon. Oh, let me get this off here. Whoa, I'm losing everything. Here I am. There we go. All right, sorry. Well, hello, Sarah.
Hi, Darian. Nice to see you.
Good to see you. Guten Abend, my friend.
Thank you. Guten Morgen.
Ja, danke schön. Ich möchte ein Spaghetti Eis, ja?
Mhm.
Ich liebe Spaghetti Eis. Ich liebe Spaghetti Eis too much.
Yeah.
That's my problem. First of all, I just want to welcome you to the chat and to the live stream. You are definitely my honored guest, and I can't wait for people to see what you're about and see what your channel's about. We give you a chance to talk about all that and all that good stuff. So I'm going to give you a great breaking the ice question. How is the weather in Munich?
That's a funny question. Maybe almost a trick question, because every day in the wintertime, Munich is cloudy and overcast. Not really raining, not really doing much, just sort of like this gray layer. I don't know if they have a word for it, but pretty much every day in winter, Munich is like this. So,
Right.
yeah, typical day in
Oh, yeah.
Munich.
Now, do you have a lot of snow right now?
No, 2 weeks ago, though, we probably had about 8 inches on the ground. And I think we will get more, but at the moment we're experiencing some spring temperatures in the south, and in the north there is actually quite a shift. Like in the north it's very, very cold right now, and in the south it's very warm.
All right. Excuse me just one second. I have a little glitch here. I know why you didn't see the link, because it was on private. So I'm putting it on. Oh, let me try again. I had everything ready. Let's see. We're gonna figure this out here. Okay. Public.
Wow. Hello, everyone. I see everybody's nice greetings in the chat.
Gee, really? Yeah, I don't see that yet, because let's see. I'm going to broadcast studio. I'm so sorry. Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties here. I see some, okay, on the YouTube side here. Okay. So yes, we have a good morning from Lori, as you've probably seen already. Lori's out in, she comes from California. She's in Long Beach, California. And glad you're here, Lori. And I can't wait to introduce you and everybody else to Sarah here. I got Tommy Dawson. He's up in the great state of Tennessee. Up there, you have My Fair Lady. Well, hello, My Fair Lady Death. Ooh, hello. Welcome. We got some from Seattle. Beta Bayern. Okay, okay. Who is that? Beta Bayern. Tommy Dawson. Okay. Troy. Got Troy up here. He's from Kentucky. We got Mark. Here's a question. How hard is it to get to Munich to Niedersachsen Castle? It seems like it's actually a long trip. Oh, go right ahead.
Do you want to answer that one, or shall I answer that one?
Please do.
To Neuschwanstein is about an hour and a half with a direct train. You have to take the train from München Hauptbahnhof to Füssen, and then from Füssen you can take a bus up to Neuschwanstein.
Absolutely, very easy trip from Munich, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I know from Garmisch, it's like a 45-minute drive. Well, it depends on which way you go. You could go around Austria, that's one way to go through Oberammergau and all those other places. It might take you 5 minutes more. But from Munich, I got a story about Munich. I'll tell you about that later.
Oh, I'm excited to hear that.
Oh boy. So it's going to be Munich's very, very nice. I enjoy the obvious of being in Munich. Just being there, and it's just great.
Yeah, it feels very homey, I have to say. Feels very comfortable. It's a very
Right.
welcoming city.
That's great. You've been there. I got some echo here. There we go. Oop. I'm so sorry. How about now? There we go. Now you've been there quite a few years, right?
Yes.
Third year, fourth year, maybe?
Yeah, a bit over 4 years. Yeah, a bit over 4 years, yeah. Since late 2016 when I started my master program.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and then the rest is sort of history, you know?
What did you, first of all, what made you come to Germany? What made you, I'm going to go to Germany, go to a university? How did that come about? And when did you decide to actually make the plunge and go to Germany?
I think it's a combination of factors, really, because at the time when I was deciding what to do, I was quite stuck in my position, in my former job position, and I knew that I wanted to move up at some point. And the job that I wanted, I used to work in local government, so the job that I wanted was at a director level, and I knew that most of these types of positions do require a master's degree. So I was looking at my alma mater, which is University of Washington in Seattle. And just the tuition alone for the master's degree that I wanted was going to be $50,000. And I'd have to move back in with my parents. And that's like with in-state tuition, you know. And this is a top ranking bargain university, like routinely on the bottom of the list for price versus quality.
Sure.
And it was just not something sorry, I just saw a comment about that I have a master's in German cookie baking.
Yes, you do.
Anyway,
Yes, you do. Absolutely.
That's so funny. So that was one factor. One factor was that I couldn't afford it, or I could, but it was going to be an extreme financial hardship. The second was that I have relatives in Germany that I've always been, or in Europe that I've always been close to, particularly in Vienna. And so for a long time, I've wanted to learn German, not because they couldn't speak English, but because I just really wanted to be able to learn another language and connect with them even better. And I never got a chance to study abroad in my bachelor's. So for me, it was kind of like this combination of factors, like closer to my international family at a rate that I could afford, and that I could go and live abroad somewhere and learn another language and really immerse myself in another culture. Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. That is really cool. Have you ever been to Germany prior to that?
Yes, many times. Because of my cousins in Austria, but I had also been to Germany as well. One time, I think when I was 14, I think it was when I was 14 or so, my parents took my brother and I on a driving trip from Paris to Vienna, and we also drove through the south of Germany too, and it was a lovely, lovely trip. And I remember us getting smoked on the highway by all the Porsches.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that is the correct pronunciation of Porsche, because a lot of people say Porsche, and a German will correct you very quickly. It's not Porsche, it's Porsche.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah. I've heard both in the US for sure, but I definitely hear Porsche more often in the US. But yeah, it is Porsche.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
And like BMW, BMW or BMW.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And am I pronouncing that right? BMW?
I believe so.
Yeah.
BMW. Yeah.
BMW. That's it. Okay, I was doing the V route.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Yeah, we got let's see here. So you saw your cookie making. So obviously, you know, some of my subscribers have been watching your videos, and
Yeah, thank you.
and everything. So so I have a question for you. Do you ship cookies? That's a
Do
good
I
question.
ship
Are you
cookies?
sure about cookies? Sara cookies.
Leider nicht,
Mm.
aber sadly not. But one time I did try to ship cookies to a friend of mine, and they told me that the gesture was really nice, but when they received it, it was just a pile of crumbles. So despite my best efforts to triple wrap it in bubble wrap, it just didn't work out. I have tried though.
That's right. There you go. Now, did you did you ever